Okay, so I'm here with Bald Oni, Ignant,
Okay.
Mike, and Halvard, and we're gonna be looking at this tweet I made of Dokkan Battle skill issues. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Anyways,
Can't you hear it in his
Yeah,
voice?
Dokkan, let's go! Woo!
Dokkan's kind of dead right now, so I have nothing else to do except this. So Broly Trio, I think a big thing of skill issue. We'll talk about Broly Trio in a bit. I think there may have been a reply or two about it, but if anything, we'll round back out. But I'm just gonna say, if you don't know how to use this character, you're trash at the game.
I mean, you're trash because they've been the same character for 4, 5, 6 years,
yeah.
however long it's been.
That is very true.
And it's crazy because they've been the exact same character and also have had multiple different people on the team that provide pretty good orb changing. So that they're
Yeah, I was gonna say they have
consistently
even
orb.
more now.
Yeah.
There's truly no excuse.
There's literally like, okay, wait, so okay, now at this point, might as well just bring them up. Okay, I can't spell Broly apparently. It's
Really?
fine.
Yeah, Broly. Yeah.
Broly.
Let's talk about
Broly.
that.
Okay, shut up. Anyways, so okay, Power Wishes, Loki, no one runs it. Movie bosses though. We got movie bosses. There's super bosses. We got movie bosses, right? So like, if we look at the Rainbow Orb Changers, fuck, I can't click. All right, well, okay. To be fair, I'm not seeing a Rainbow Orb Changer. Like,
Yes, you are.
Where? Oh, this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
See? There he
Yeah,
is. He
yeah.
cooks. This guy cooks. That's the only argument we have. Broly Trio, 7 orbs consistent. If you don't get it, you can't set up orbs. Also, Truth sucks at the game.
Maybe talk
I
about
would
their other
say-
teams too, because I mean, you just kind of didn't do anything for
Okay,
them there.
but like, who's running super bosses?
I would say the thing as
Well,
well
they're on
too,
Power
is
Wishes
that a
too,
lot
aren't
of
they?
people
Who's running?
a lot of
Dude,
people try to
I
put
mean,
that unit in slot 1 when
Oh, yeah.
most of the time you can
I
just
mean,
set the orbs up by
That's
slot 3
true.
anyways.
I forgot they led
Yeah,
Power
exactly.
Wishes. I forgot they led Power Wishes. That's
Yeah.
true. That's
I
true.
feel like that's the biggest issue with this unit is people that are just like determined. Truth is just only
I
have
need,
those
I need to get orbs in slot 1. I
Yeah.
need auto dodge in slot 1. They
I mean,
weren't fine in slot 3, bro.
I can't team build, so my entire team revolves around them being in slot 1.
If they are in slot 1 though, it can be kind of nasty. This extra 10% reduction, and then the fact that they just dodge everything. But they're also
But-
support characters, so I personally would use them kind of like as a floater, anyways. I think. And there's also a lot of really strong slot 1s and mover bosses. Like, do you need a slot 1 and mover bosses? You're running double tech Broly? No.
You just run double Janemba, bro.
Yeah, double Janemba, like if you want to. Janemba's there on the team anyways. Like, this character doesn't have to be slot 1, and they're providing tons of support. You know, if you have this character, you know, a rotation that you could use is physical Janemba and this character. This character will give physical Janemba extra 10% reduction in slot 2, which is really funny.
Yeah.
It's funny with this unit as well, because I always see the argument like, oh, kids are so boring now, blah, blah, blah. And this unit has like 50,000 different supports depending on the orbs you
You
get.
see, the thing with Dokkan players is that they want unique kits, and then when we get a unique kit that makes you have to think, they're like, oh, this character sucks, because you have to actually think about them. Which is why I kind of made this, because I want to see if people are giving that same kind of idea. I'll refresh one more time. Y'all want to look at the quotes first or the replies?
Let's go
I
ahead
say
and
the
take a look at
quotes, it
those
doesn't look like there's that
quotes.
The
Yeah, the
quotes?
quotes are really quick.
Okay, let's see. Int Fat Boo. Okay, so
All right, whose quote is
what do
this?
y'all think? What do y'all think? This is from.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't tweet.
I wouldn't say that it's misused only because the only person who misuses them is Alan.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the only person in the world who misuses them.
I think
Literally,
everyone
I think
understands how
everybody's
good this
consensus-
character is.
Everyone's consensus on Int Boo is that you literally put him on a team. He like even without a leader skill, he does fine.
He's
He
the thing,
dies,
he's still
and then
the god.
he has the usher. Yeah, like he's literally just tech droids at this point, but better, like way better.
You think
He's
if we
just
look
tech
up Alan
droids
Dokkan's
fused with-
account, we would be able to see it in Fat Boo like slander instantly?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean Alan and Truth at this point too. Truth's kind of getting there.
This unit is just Metal Cooler and the droids combined,
No.
and I've liked both of those units,
I'm
so
tell-
it was
I'm-
like a dream come true.
I'm telling y'all insider info, bro. Alan Dokkan was started whispering in Truth's ear like a little being on his shoulder, and was like, "Impu is actually bad. He doesn't do anything." You're stupid, Alan.
Yeah, true.
he just sack him off for a revive, he get a free turn, and then he comes back with the Usher, the best ability in the game.
And my
And
thing
then when
is
he-
though, my thing about this unit is he's pretty competent. Like even without that stuff, right? Like I mean,
Yeah.
he does get kind of.
I mean, I think people don't talk
Yeah.
about how much he heals, dog. Like
yeah.
this right here. Then he has the
About
full
KO attacks.
full heal right here. Obviously revive. He has the
Yeah.
20%
Especially on
healing.
Buhan's team too. It's like, why are we even talking like putting this character in a negative light? And I just don't get it. It just does not make any
This
sense to
character
me.
gives you 2 free turns basically if you want.
Yeah,
them
he
to.
is the easiest character in the game right now, I think, to use.
Yeah.
Like, you just
Yeah.
plop him on a team and
We're-
there you go.
Well, here's the thing though, because people like to rainbow every unit. This is one of those units you don't rainbow. Like that's the
I mean,
thing. That,
unironically,
that was the
it's-
issue with everyone with Cooler as well, is because all metal Cooler sucks. He just doesn't die. And then you look at their unit, they have like 79%. It's like no, you just don't fill out his hidden potential. For
it's funny because half of the like hardest fights, and now I'd say 4 hardest fights are like Goku Frieza, Bulma, Gogeta, Janemba. In 2 of those fights, Gogeta and Janemba, this guy's better without leader skills.
Dude,
Actually.
he literally fodderizes the Gogeta fight because we
Yeah.
talked about it in the last video. Because you just sack him out for the revive, he comes back, you usher, and then by the time all that's done, Gogeta's hitting like a little pussy.
Exactly.
Like, he
So-
just, you just completely
Yeah,
neuter him.
I think this is fair. I think that people, I don't understand the dislike or the hate for this guy really at all. I think that like, I think he's really good. I just think he's gonna age very well. I think he's gonna be one of the characters. Like, if there's like a mega 10th anniversary power creep, this guy will be one of the characters that survive that.
I mean, yeah, he's going to age well. Look at
just how it's
Pycon.
kid.
Look at the tech droids. Like, if there's a reason you can
People
still get away. from
use
them.
them.
I don't
People
want to
still
look at
use them to this day.
PyCon.
Yeah, get Pycon out of here.
All right,
man.
we have-
Stop talking about Pycon, damn it. Okay, can we move on past this fucking
No,
character?
I want
Let's
to
not even talk about him.
talk
Please.
about the blue boys real quick, because like everyone's like all skill issue, and then they go through like hell and back to make them do a 20 million attack stat that units do turn 1 these days. It's not a skill issue. Y'all just doing too much and trying to cope for your favorite units. Shut the fuck up.
Poor Vegito, man. I just like this character.
Yeah, this unit just sucks.
Like you could
Like-
look at the character and then you just see issues that they have that
So-
just doesn't need to be there. Like, okay, we're looking at this is their Easy A kit. I was like, okay, gotta switch to Easy A because it doesn't feel like they have no multiplicative stats, right?
Mm-hmm.
They
Oh,
have
Kage has joined.
Swag is here. We could talk about Broly Trio in a
Broly
second
Trio.
too. Yeah, we were talking about Broly Trio. Well,
And Bojangles.
Oh, we're talking about skill issue units?
yeah,
I see,
skill
I
issue.
see, I
Okay.
see.
So people were.
You
I-
already know.
I made a tweet. I was like, "Who do you guys say is the biggest skill issue from the Dokkan community?" We were talking about Infapu. We'll come back around to Broly Trio. We had a little discussion for him, but I'm just looking at some of the replies here.
No,
I don't-
blue boys are not skill issue unit at all.
They're not as. I mean, dude, my whole thing is like, I feel like people like to rewrite history on these guys, but they were really good on release. Like, I mean, their attack stat
Yeah.
were low, and that's really the
Yeah,
only
but
issue
I said
until you got to the
during 2024.
Yeah.
During 2024. It's
Yeah, I mean,
different.
there's literally no skill issue with them now. You just plop
Yeah,
them in
but where
slot
did-
1,
that's
they
the
fucking
thing, where does-
die.
Where does the skill issue come in? The whole point of the unit them in slot 1. No
Like-
one fucks that up, so where's the skill issue?
How
Hover
are
just
we, like,
disappeared.
you're literally following what they're supposed to be doing.
I just-
you literally are not messing up with them at all. How?
Like, if they're just ass and I'm using them, the fucking passive tells me to use them, then they're just ass.
Guys, I'm afraid you don't know how to use Rare Cyberman to its full potential, all right? You guys keep throwing him in slot 3, and that's not where you're supposed to go, okay? Like, let's
Yeah.
fucking stop talking about this fucking character already.
See, I remember when AGO
This unit is not a skill issue unit. This
And there
unit
was
is a
so many people
skill
arguing
issue
for this
unit
stuff,
on
right?
the developers. It shows
Yeah.
their
Exactly.
shitty skill at designing units. I remember everybody in this group can confirm. I said day 1 this Easy A was not good enough. This Easy A was dog ass.
It's
Yeah, we
just.
were all
Well,
there.
hold on, Spike. He was not dog ass on release. He was pretty
Yes,
I
good.
he
think
was.
they're
Yeah,
like
was.
fine
Yeah,
for
he
a
was.
while,
Not
but
dog
it's
ass
just.
on release.
Yes, he
Look,
was.
look,
Tony,
look, look,
he's
look.
Tony.
Okay, compare-
Nothing has
compare-
changed. Nothing
When
has
you-
changed.
Guys. When you compare him to like all the other Easy A's that celebration, yeah, he's like probably the worst of the batch. But like he was still
Bro,
competent
he
in the
came
content
out
at
the
the time.
same celebration as AGLUI and in
I know, but that
And,
doesn't
and
mean
Boo
that
Tanks. Remember when
Okay,
they
okay.
came out again with their Easy A's? I remember me and Nikki, we were there. We were like, Boo Tanks is better than Vegito, and people were
Yes.
like, No, Vegito's the best in the game. Oh my god, right now. And again,
People
it's
are
a
saying top 1.
people were saying Vegito's top 1. And okay, let's be
People
fair.
are saying he's better than Beast.
Super Vegito.
Well, okay.
Super
yeah.
Vegito at the time
He was, okay,
was
don't get
kind
me
of
wrong though.
doing
He was
crazy.
definitely overrated. He was overrated as hell, but like he wasn't bad. Like I'm not gonna
I
sit here
mean,
and say this.
he
character was
had
dog shit.
guard plus reduction with the counters. Like I see why, plus the scouter. It's just a thing of now we have like bosses that could do damage checks. Now this character,
Yes.
especially, is at a point where
They
They
just
just they just suck.
Yeah, what's the skill
realistically.
issue when you
They
bring
have-
him in Goku and Frieza and he doesn't do any fucking damage? What's the skill
Exactly.
issue?
This guy
Tekken
can't.
doesn't
This
have
guy
that
can't
problem.
damage.
I'm
Tekken
used to
doesn't
the-
have that problem. You put
Swag, you
Tekken
just don't
in
believe
Splatoon,
enough,
he
dude. That's
comes
the
every-
fucking
You know,
skill issue. Just
you
don't
know,
believe in
maybe
your
if
units
this
enough, man.
character stacked attack, that could be interesting, like stacking
True,
attack and
yeah,
defense.
yeah.
No, it's
And then-
so stupid that Gogeta stacks attack and this unit stacks defense. This is a counter unit. It doesn't make
And the
any
thing
sense.
is that this Gogeta, does he not have just like 50% reduction? Like, am I crazy? Maybe I'm
Yeah,
misremembering.
shocking development in the Dokkan Battlesphere. Gogeta is better than Vegeta.
Yeah.
I mean, early, like people were
Always
like,
has been.
Buddy, let's
people
calm
always
down.
were like, "Oh my goodness, Vegeta always got treated so much better." But like that was like year 3.
That was when
Since-
Toshi was still.
Yeah, that was when Toshi was still around. You can see in Legends. Yeah, because this character, they had this 40% reduction here. Right, and then they get there's
This character
freaking
is just a free include on
60%
every
reduction.
team.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh,
even
if you're,
then-
if you're doing good at the game, if your HP is high, you get to transform.
Even
So
then,
with Vegito, it's like,
you have to be.
okay,
Well, the
Um,
content.
we're
Let's
gonna
not.
need
Okay,
you
okay.
to please be below.
Even with
Let's
this
not act like
character,
the content-
they
let's
can
not
get
act like the
hurt
content
really
wasn't a
bad.
bit different, though. The content was it was a bit different back
I mean,
then.
the
than what it is
content when
right
this
now,
character
right?
came
Like,
out was Gogeta Blue, was Beast, right? So
Yeah, you know what
it
the
is a
issue
little
was?
different.
The same fucking issue with the AGL Blues. You could not transform the goddamn unit.
Yeah,
Well, that
there's
wasn't
just
even like
issues
the
with
main
transforming them.
issue. I remember using STR Vegito in Beast because I was like, all right, I'll get last phase. It's physical. He'll fucking cook. Bro, he died to the AGL. Phase.
Yeah, the AGL phase is what cooks them. And I really hate this, right? I think when attacking could be really dumb because
Oh.
if your slot 1 character gets
Oh.
supered and they take like 300k damage, like they just lose this. And then they only have 30%. It's really dumb. I just
One of my favorite units, right?
Dude,
or
I
favorite
had him-
characters. I love Vegito, and they just fuck up. They fuck up the easy A, so you can't transform. Like they don't. You know, we can't change active skill conditions. I guess, right? Just impossible to do. So you still can't fucking transform him. And even when you do, oh, here's Goku and Frieza damage check. Can't fucking damage him.
If you want to talk
Yeah.
about a
Hate
skill
this
issue
part.
unit, a skill issue would be a unit like Gogeta, where you have to stay above a certain HP threshold. Skill issue is not when you have to take damage.
Yeah.
Here's
This is
Tech
not a
Gohan.
skill issue unit either.
let's
It
not
just
even
sucks.
let's move on from this post. Let's move on from this. Let's see
This
some
post
other
is
things.
making me crash out a little bit.
Are we really
Swag's-
talking about?
Universe Tree Blue Goku. I don't even think there's
I
much
I
to
don't
Yeah.
think
say.
anybody rates
Mike.
him bad.
Dude,
No.
I think we
who
should
the
talk
fuck?
about this character.
Yeah, no one-
Why
hang
was
on.
Prado?
True.
Sucks.
Why was he
Hang
brought
on.
on?
I've
I'm gonna
used that
say-
Goku more than anyone here. First of all, so there's that. But
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
say
have
with
a
this
lot
Vegeta.
of experience. The only person I've seen be wrong about him is
It's always Alan Dokkan, dude. It's
always Alan
Alan.
Dokkan.
Said Alan said that he couldn't damage Goku and Frieza. I had that Goku hit a 20 million attacks on his first attack on turn 1.
No, because the
Yeah, this
thing is
unit's
that
great. No one
according
talks
to
bad
my
about it,
math, that I don't. According to my math and my calculations, you actually can't run support. So, too bad, man. I don't know.
Well, my thing is, I think
According to
what
my
Alan's biggest
spreadsheet.
complaint was, it's like, oh, he's actually dog shit because you have to run. And I was like, wait, Alan, does this whole kit revolve around running a Xeno character? And he's like, well, I mean, no. And I was like, oh.
This guy
I
has
was
such
like,
a good
I was
leader
like,
skill
you have to
too.
run. I was like, what do you? I was like, you have to run one Xeno character to what? Like get his active skill off? And he was like, yeah. And I was like,
You don't even have to. It's
Don't
turn
See
5.
the case for this
Yeah.
being a skill
you don't
issue,
even.
dude.
It's
Yeah,
just
you don't
turn
even really have
5.
to, or just turn 5. Yeah. I was like, I mean, even if
And
you
he
don't,
has guaranteed
I mean,
crits.
Well, I
yeah,
guess
you
for-
get a turn 5.
I
I
guess
don't
like
see the case for this being a skill issue.
oh,
unit.
Alan Dokkan.
The
It's
skill
not.
issue wasn't necessarily with the unit. The skill issue was with team building around the unit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
again, the skill
Yeah.
issues from Dokkan community, right? So I think
And
that's
so
fair.
the thing with him is,
I
like,
think
no,
this
don't
is a
think anyone
fair
rates him
take,
bad.
but I
just
don't think
think
anyone
that, like,
really.
no one
derates
just
it.
really talks about him because this is heroes unit.
Oh,
He's
no,
kinda good.
well,
So okay, wait. I'm interested to hear what you guys think about this character.
I
just don't
think
like
I
it.
mean,
Vegeta.
it's
I don't
like,
have any experience with it, but I
What's
think
I think the Namek Saga
that's the
celebration
case-
sucked.
Yeah, the Namek
Yeah.
Saga celebration was really bad. man.
What's the case for him
That's
being
what-
a skill issue unit? I'm a little
I think
confused.
because the thing is that
because-
like this guy is on a couple of teams that you could just throw him on, right? You know, Planetary Destruction, Human Deeds. I guess you could run Pure Saiyans, but not really. He's actually on the new Namagoku team, I guess. But I see the value where this guy's like a floating orb changer with dodge and damage reduction, where he's kind of floating around and helping the team. But the issue that comes to that is when this guy gets enough supers, he creates a nuking field, and then you don't have the rainbow orb
Well,
changing for that
that's
turn.
annoying, but the
It's really
other
dumb.
thing with him is like I just don't think that people are like nobody's saying he's like Raditz level or anything.
Yeah,
it's
he's just
that
not,
he's
like-
not really moving the needle. He's not making a difference no matter how well you use him.
He doesn't
Like,
have
there's
something
no
that makes
world
him
where
stand
you can
out,
use
right?
this guy and he's as good as Buhan or Angel Super Saiyan 3 or Fat
Mhm.
Buu or Tech Vegeta. He's just worse than all the other T-Wars that came out this year aside from like Frieza.
Yeah, that's the issue.
The-
He's
the
not
other-
a bad release. He's a boring release. He's forgettable.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
it boils down to him just being like mediocre damage reduction, mediocre dodge, rainbow orb changing is cool, right? But it's like he's not doing
Like,
crazy
nothing
attack
he does
stats,
is
nothing crazy
exceptional.
defense. He's like trying to be a jack of all trades, but that doesn't work. You need these characters to fit like an archetype, I think.
well,
the
like
other
Jack of all
issue
trades
too
is a
is that
master of
the-
none.
That's
as we
why
like to
character-
say.
That's where someone like Tech Beerus is
Alright, old ass.
right? He's just like tanky. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but he is there consistently filling his role, right? That's why. I mean, well, I guess the one character that I would say fits the archetype of a jack of all trades and actually being a master is Glorio right now.
Yeah, you know, he only
Glorio's
does
stupid.
everything.
Like if this guy was
Yeah.
like Glorio, yeah, but like
I mean,
he's
he'd
not.
be,
So
you mean the best unit in the game?
yeah, if
Can
he
we
was
not
like the
talk
best
about
unit in the
Glorio
game.
around me? Can we not talk about Glorio around me, please?
The
Thank you.
Gammas,
My
huh?
Glorio's epic.
The
I don't think this
Gammas?
is. I just think
What
no one
the
talks
fuck?
about them.
I just think
Yeah.
no one. I think no one really uses them or kind of like.
because we already
tries
know how
to.
good they are.
I just think
moving on.
people. Yeah, honestly, people like look at their turn one. It's kind of like Daimogoku. People look at their like kind of weak turn one performance and rate the entire character across that, which is really dumb.
Yeah, like Eggy.
Dude, I think
Like me.
What?
The call out was crazy word.
Like me?
That is
Wait,
crazy.
explain yourself. What?
What do you mean explain
I'm
yourself,
good.
bro? Goku doing a 2 million attack stat compared him
Yeah,
to the
because
Angel
yeah,
Blue.
funny.
You didn't
It's
like
funny.
it.
You know what that screenshot's taken for the Blues? Their turn one. It's funny.
It is kind of funny.
Yeah, it's funny, but you can't be funny. Twitter, everything you say is a fact and will be taken as such. You know
They can
this.
suck my left nut, bro. I
For
don't
some
care.
reason, AGO Super Saiyan 3 needs to be said too. I think people like this character. I
People
see.
like him.
Yeah,
I
he's
see.
not a skill issue unit.
I don't know. And maybe I sometimes I do think Truth is fighting imaginary people, dog. Cause like he's like,
he is.
or he's fighting like the 12-year-old in his YouTube comment that catches his eye. And he's
I
like,
mean, Alan doesn't like this character that much. I'm
Alan
pretty
doesn't
sure. I
like good.
think
Alan
Alan-
doesn't like good
Oh, they were
units. So like, okay,
Alan does.
we could. Alan likes this
It's
character.
just okay. I'm thinking
Well,
of somebody
okay.
else then.
maybe it was on release, because on release he was like, yeah, he's like definitely the best TUR in the game. I think he kind of stuck with that
Well, I think the
Unless
thing
he's
with this
talking-
unit is,
until Tech Ultimate Gohan, right? I think Tech Ultimate Gohan probably took his fucking spot for some reason.
the only thing this unit is, the only reason why some people don't like him is just because he's just not a damage dealer. But like overall, I think everyone acknowledges that he's like some defensive god.
People
I
gotta
mean,
hang that up.
early
Not
on,
every unit needs to do damage. They gotta hang that up.
yeah, because that's the thing. This guy, as a slot one character, early on especially, fills his role, and even later on in the fights when other characters build up, this guy's able to kind of still move around as a floater character with these nice links, good leader skill, right? Yeah, an ability to have good takes, whatever. Oh, this is Vector.
Yeah, this is the Vector swooped in at the end of the year to get the.
Dude,
the
Vector,
biggest hell back.
I just think Vector sucks at this game, man.
Yeah, he swooped in at the end of the year to take that spot.
Dude, I
Which
just
is
don't
funny
know.
because I think it's hilarious because Vector's always posting, yeah, guys, look at these challenge runs I'm doing. Look, guys, I'm so good at Dokkan. This unit's so good if you know how to play the game. Kid boo, kid boo, kid boo. And then he gets on stream and gets absolutely destroyed.
Absolutely crazy. Top
Time to
5
go
in the
to
game,
one.
50 minutes, dog. Come on. How do you lose in 8 minutes?
I told Alan, by the way, him that he can't
The
be
run
judging
back
the
stream is
team
shorter
off
than the
of.
regular stream.
Yeah, dude, I told him he can't judge the team's like ability to beat Goku and Frieza based off the Vector stream because he made massive mistakes. Like, he was like, I one minor play.
I don't even
And
want
pointed
to talk
out how
about this
the
game.
display was, and Alan just didn't respond to me. He had no
I thought actually playing the game wasn't the way that
officially has more horror in the fucking community than anybody else. Y'all talk
Yeah, and he smells like shit. That's also, bro.
Listen, my thing is though, like Alan can say whatever he wants. He literally admits a lot, like there's a lot of. That's why whenever he was talking about Broly versus Bolton, our conversation was having, I didn't really take it seriously.
I forgot about
And
that.
I would, yeah, like it's not. I just he has to play with it. Like he literally does not play the game. It's actually
Guys, this is scary. This is scary. What is this link gonna take me to? This dude Rody anti-Janemba?
The issue with plenty of people that don't really use all the units, but they don't have the same takes Alan does, where it's like, yeah, this is a fact. It's based on numbers. If you disagree with it, you're just an idiot.
this is too long to read in this one video.
No.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
here's the thing. If you think Janemba's bad, you're just wrong. Everyone's always been wrong about Janemba and hated that unit for some reason, but he's out
Yeah.
Honestly,
Janemba
favorite
was
unit.
good the day he came out, and then as soon as he got his team, he was the top. shit in the game.
This is true on release. When this guy came out, people hated this guy. And people don't hate this guy
This
anymore.
unit
And
is
they
a
were
skill
wrong.
issue unit, Broly, because you do actually have to like actively,
See,
like you
'cause-
have to play with him like actively. Like you can't
Yeah.
just turn off your brain and then put him in the slot that he's designated for or get your orbs and shit.
Literally.
Like you have to mess around with him. You have to choose whether or not you're gonna pop the domain because you want to save it for later.
I
You
think
gotta take into consideration his revive, stuff like that. So yeah, you do actually have to like play with Broly.
I feel like
Guys.
this guy does like so many things for free. Like this 4-turn support, the reduction. The only thing that he wants is the domain, but right now it's also pretty much for free, right? You don't run into issues where
Right, like people
that,
are
right?
like, oh, well, why is he restricted? And it's like, I guess that's a little annoying to have on a Dokkan Fest, but as far as he goes, the best version of his team is all uncontrollable power.
I mean, look
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
team. Like Buhan,
You can't.
Janemba.
Okay, you cannot complain
Broly.
about restrictions when the restrictions are full of great units.
That's true.
Like
Well, my thing
I like
is,
how I
Great
skip
units that
Vegeta.
you
And I
want
think-
to run with him.
and I
Great
think
units
unless
that
they
you
stop,
want to run on his team,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
unless they stop releasing like fucking Brolys and like main villains in the series, it's there's usually going to be uncontrollable.
I mean,
boss,
we need a new
powerful
version. We
like-
still technically need a new version of where is this guy? I'm trying to find him. Is he
And
not
look at
here?
look at that little fat boy at the bottom right there getting his easy A soon, bro.
What up? With Janemba?
Where am I?
This
I
guy.
think little fat boy is kind of crazy
we
work.
need a new version of this guy
Yellow boy.
right here, like as a Dokkan Fest. Like this guy and God Vegeta as a dual Dokkan Fest will be peak.
People
I've
have been
accepted-
talking about that shit for years. I feel like it's
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
I've
That's gonna
accepted they're
happen
never
eventually.
releasing another God Vegeta.
This guy right here,
No,
like you
I-
said, will get his easy
I
soon.
feel like that was a great
W.
contender for New Year's, because with New Year's, worry about banner units, and I feel like that's a perfect spot to do that. But then we got which I'm not complaining about. But it's like I can't really think of another spot that would be like a comfortable release.
Sand-Day is fine. Like you
Let's
got
see.
Vegeta Sand-Day, why not?
When are we gonna talk about Broly Trio?
Okay, we can talk about Broly Trio now. There's no more
Oh, is
quotes.
that Alpha? Yeah, ignore anything he
Just
says.
Ignore his alpha.
Yeah.
no,
He says
no
move
hate,
it
no
on.
hate, no hate. Okay, we can talk.
Full hate, full
Been
hate.
doing
Let's
that
talk about
for
Broly
months.
Trio. So I know Swag, you want to talk about Broly Trio especially. So
This is genuinely the easiest unit to throw, like on like you don't use them on teams that don't make orbs or on teams with other orb hungry units.
That's literally it.
And then you have a unit that dodges for free and supports and does 1 trillion damage.
Yeah. Well,
well, I
I
wouldn't
love
say
the
his
era where
damage is
Trout-
good, but yeah.
I love the era where Trout would be like, "Oh, this Broly Trio sucks," and it's me, Swag, and Halbert just going into game and posting us getting 7 orbs.
I remember
every turn.
I actually have maybe 70 plus screenshots of me going into events and an orb at least every single
did it.
turn the entire event.
I did it in front of Minato. We met
Yeah,
each other at the
Evo,
Sparking
right? The
Zero
Sparking Zero thing.
pre-release thing. And I opened up the game, opened up an event, and they were there with 7 orbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
It's so
unless
funny.
you're the truth DT, and then it's fucking
So
impossible.
here's the thing that bothered me is like everyone was slurping the unloving hell out of God Goku and his 6 orbs, and then this unit is like, oh, 7 orbs is impossible to get, guys. Like you could literally never get those orbs.
Bulma 2. I mean, 5
Yeah,
orbs is
Bulma
easier,
too.
but,
And people
like-
were like, well, Bulma's a
And
little easier.
By
because
the
she has,
way,
you know,
by the way,
To be fair, they
let's
have
not
both.
forget this guy still has a baseline 50% dodge, anyways.
yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
you know.
So even
I guess
if-
Truth just isn't lucky with dodge. I don't know, chat. Maybe you should stop putting it on characters. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I really do think that it's a scale issue for this character, right? But
I think it's more so
The
people
thing-
just want to be
look, here's
contrarian.
the thing, bro. I'm gonna take them before I take AGL Jiren.
I'm not sure
I'm gonna
about
take
that.
them for a take Beast Gohan, bro.
I think I think I like AG. I'm kind of an EGO Jiren fan a little bit, Riot. I think he could just be invincible, right? 100% reduction. Could go crazy. But Broly
here's
Trio
the
turn
thing
about
1 will be
Jiren.
better. For sure.
Yeah, Jiren's is limited though. That's the thing.
Broly Trio's always
true.
Broly Trio. I mean, do I think Broly Trio will outage him? Yeah.
Broly Tier is going to outage every unit on the current tier list. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because
People were
you know,
using
you know,
him
you know.
last year against Fusion Zamasu off lead.
Yeah, dude. It's almost like having guaranteed dodge is just a never aging mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying you can do that with Broly and Paragus too, but nobody talks about it except me, so I'm kind of sad about it.
Broly,
but, you
well,
know.
it's just because it's like Broly and
This
Paragus.
is more RNG
It's
reliant.
kind of RNG reliant, and they want to be.
Well, okay, yeah, that's true. However, I did use them no lead.
I mean, you
I
could.
took them into Fusion Zamasu just because it was a boss I could be off before they got to Super, and they lived it just fine. So like they can get tagged
I mean,
by
if
something
this
that
character
hits, like
actually
a 500k.
gets like somewhere you could use them, yeah. But like the last pure Saiyans leader was Turles.
Yeah, it's just pure sand, dude. Them not having movie bosses or anything like that fucking sucks for them. It's just.
I would say
stupidest-
super
It's
bosses is
dumb.
much more
It's
criminal.
so
Yeah, no super
dumb.
bosses either.
It's almost as
Well,
stupid as
stupid.
Hellfighter 17 not being on GT bosses.
Yeah.
It's really just dumb. It's
Okay, bro,
it's
tell me, how
unnecessary.
are Broly and Paragus not on Space Traveling Warriors when the art is them literally stepping off of a fucking spaceship?
Yeah.
There was not. They're not.
I
Paragus
don't
is
think
not a
Metal
warrior.
Cooler
apparently,
is
I
on
guess, I don't
Space
know.
Traveling Warriors either, even though
Despite literally
Yeah.
being in the middle of space.
And
Well, despite literally being a fucking spaceship, so I mean, it's like whatever.
just-
dude.
traveling through space. Yeah.
we talked about In Boo already. But yeah, I mean, yeah. The Truth DT. Guys, okay. Thoughts on the Truth DT chat? Small
It's
and upcoming
additional
one
YouTuber.
$1, bro. If I had $1 for every time I heard additional normal, and then I go in game and just get 50 of them in a row.
Why'd you sound
Yeah, and
like
then he uses
it?
glory time, and he's like, "Oh my God, is this what everyone else has been playing?"
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
And then he, of course, counted Truth to be the only person in the world to get a turn with Glory only supers once.
Just wait, he's doing
Yeah,
the
that
thing
did
now where-
happen.
He's doing the thing now where he like the balanced build. Just wait, he's gonna start leaning more into additional silently without saying anything
Dude,
about
the,
it.
the balance build thing was so funny to me because, like, dude, we've been doing this since the hidden potential system came out,
Yeah.
and he's acting like it's some newfound tech that no one's ever done before. It's so funny because everything's like, so I gave him this, I called this the balance build, brother. We've been doing that for years.
The balance build thing is fucking. It's so funny. It's
And
like,
he tried calling me a liar for saying, like, no, dude, we've been doing this for years.
yes, like everyone's putting full dodge on their character. Like, no, man. Like some of us like other fucking aspects of the character.
It is
dude.
funny though, because he is always like, I put full dodge in characters and people get mad at me. And then he's like, guys, balance builds.
I love it. I love how inconsistent he is with his own beliefs.
I love him though. He's a great guy.
Chaotic right here does, like, we were talking about earlier about like tech energy and stuff. Chaotic is like someone that does actual like fucking crazy.
He does like 6-hour long Android challenge
Like,
runs and
like
shit.
literally, I am worried for this individual's mental health. It does the craziest things. Look at
Yeah, he-
this.
No, scroll down and he has a turn 60. Yeah, a turn 65 win against the new Kid Buu.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I did see this earlier. Absolutely insane. I don't think.
Hey, look at the best unit in the game right there. Yeah, boy.
Glorio W. 60 mil.
Can we skip this video? Can we skip this video? I don't know.
Not to
Glorio.
not to
Glaze,
derail, but
dude.
notice how Vector didn't have a response for me in the group chat. I'm just saying.
Let's see here. Vector using Janemba and Selmax active in the same turn.
Yeah, that was one of his misplays with the Broly team.
Why
He
would he-
literally used Janemba's his rage mode to remove the super, then used Selmax's taunt, put him up front, and the super he removed, given Selmax an additional super attack to kill Goku and Frieza, he didn't have because he removed it with.
Oh my god. This is what I
And
was
then Alan
talking
told me
about. Because I was arguing with Alan about this, and I was like, this guy was on turn 13. You're like, in most situations, you're not gonna be on turn 13 against freaking Goku Frieza still. Like, even with their damage cut. And he did this? Did he actually do this?
Yes.
Yeah.
My favorite part about that Alan arc was like, yeah, see how they died at turn 13? It's like, bro, you put your favorite units in the game, Beast
You know,
Gohan there, and he dies at that turn
I
2.
brought up, I was like, you know, this team just need more damage. Maybe put a character like, you know, Tech Broly, like the easy Tech Broly. And then I feel like people have such a, like, I understand why, because I'm not like a biggest fan of the character myself, but easy Tech Broly, I feel like is almost a character that's people started like disliking very quickly. Can't spell.
Oh,
Broly.
he's goaded.
I love him.
But honestly,
I
it's the
love the
second
big
time
damage
you
coming.
spelled Broly wrong.
Well, it's my keyboard. The O doesn't work
It should
sometimes.
have been here yesterday.
I
'cause he's
see
playing
him get
it for
to
every game.
45 million in base.
I think this guy's probably a little underrated. I think so.
too.
I think that one turn one.
I
it
know
could be
Halvard would
dangerous,
agree with
but-
you.
Yeah,
mean-
I think he might actually not to like a crazy degree, but I think he might actually be a skillish unit.
A little bit. I could see it. I just think
'Cause,
people.
like, he's actually a case of, like, it literally doesn't, like, the boss can do as much damage as they want. Once he transforms, it doesn't matter.
And I
It
mean, to be fair,
literally doesn't matter.
As long as you
Yeah,
have
at
a
all.
good slot
But-
one,
and-
but
and-
we have in Broly, Tech Broly, like we have slot ones with this character that work.
Janemba.
Janemba.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like the only issue with this guy I could see is that
It's not,
17
yeah,
locks
and
and
so
kills him.
people will
the
be
only
like,
scary
oh,
thing with this character is 17. That's the only scary phase for this character is 17.
Well,
Everything
to be
else
fair,
is like,
I
yeah,
wouldn't-
putting it-
I wouldn't use this
every
character and go
unit in the
Jita and
game
Janemba
can go
either,
slot
but-
2 and do damage. People be
Yeah.
like, every unit in the game can go slot 2 and do damage. We need slot 1s. It's like, well, every unit in the game can't do this much fucking damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a point where the
a
damage is crazy.
lot of damage. Like,
I did the full wank I could with him.
lot of damage.
Like,
I
yeah,
agree.
I went-
Hirudegan's always been underrated. Absolutely.
I think Rudiger's
He's
a
been
little
under-
underrated right now.
He's been underrated since day one.
People didn't really like. Okay, let's talk about Rudiger.
Rudigarn?
Yes, he's
Now
been
we're
underrated.
talking. I don't-
He's been
I think-
Now
underrated.
we're talking,
Double
baby.
I don't think
Double
he's
up.
I don't think he was under came out. I think he's underrated now. When he came out, there wasn't really anything he could like dominate. And then Goku and Frieza came out, and he got slapped around because Golden
I don't
Frieza
know, he was-
17.
Rudiger
Very
obviously was-
inconvenient. That
Very good
Type
in
disadvantage.
Fusion Zamasu, right? But
yeah, but then
He couldn't transform as
Gogeta and
consistently.
Janemba came out, and it's like he's great in those fights.
I do
The
wish
only
this
fight
was
he has
turn
troubles
5
in
though.
is-
I do wish this was
The
turn
only
5.
phase he has trouble in is that 17 Frieza phase. Everything else he's fine. I've never had any issues with this unit
Yeah.
outside of
This
that.
guy's actually pretty
Yeah,
good in
that's-
Gogeta.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
unit
that's-
has always been underrated. Like people are like, "Oh, his team sucks," but like I was beating Zamasu with that team with no issues.
Yeah.
So I think
And
that's
now we
everyone
know,
else's
like,
skill.
I think when he came out, there was the misconception that a lot of us had where we thought the dodge was separate if they're in separate phases. But now,
Yeah, but who thought that? Which one of you idiots started that?
Most-
'Cause I thought it was pretty obvious that he just got the guaranteed
Okay,
dodge.
but if it was
Yeah.
perpetual guaranteed dodge, first proc of it, that'd be crazy. I don't think anybody believed that. People were just coping for that and hoping it worked that way.
because
then when they saw it didn't, they started making the unit out to be worse than he is because
Yeah, I think that's another thing. I never thought this was activated
all
like.
I'm saying is, I've always been a Hurrigan defender.
Me
Feels
too.
Like there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in here who. I
Okay,
know
but
aren't.
you're like a bad apple in the defenders list though, because you'll just put him in situations that guaranteed fuck his ass, and then he loses, and then he looks bad because of you.
And then guess what I
Yes.
say? Guess what I say? My goat was just having a bad fucking day. Okay, that's all it was.
That doesn't work in this situation.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't speak, Brody. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Brody, I'm sorry, bro, but when you have to put up a domain, 17 supports, and all this stuff to make a unit do 20 million attack stats, every other unit does turn 1. Like, that's just you being stupid,
Oh,
bro. I'm sorry.
this. When Truth is running Kai Goku and Bird Goku and Angel Broly's team, not Gogeta.
Oh my.
See, it's funny because
True,
the
true.
thought process, he didn't want to use them both on the same team. He wanted to use, like, that's his, I think how he works his showcases where he doesn't want to
Oh, yeah.
put them together.
I'm a victim
But-
of this because I did his original Family Coming Hot showcase.
Mhm.
He's like, don't run that Gohan on that team because I want them separate showcases, and that was one of his most infamous showcases because they did it super like ever.
And it was like they saw.
And he always has to put it on me, but I couldn't run the unit that was meant to be run with them.
But the crazy thing was he did that, but then when he did the was on the team and he used being on the team as a selling point for the Gamma's amazing leader. It's like, bro, come
Yeah, it
on,
just-
man.
And that's you know, that's another thing with Broly Trio or troubles to him.
Gamma should have led
Wait,
defenders
what
of
was
justice.
this?
Yeah.
This like look.
Or I don't know,
Oh my
anything that
goodness.
isn't superhero.
No,
Yeah, Kai Goku and Bird.
That
Goku
was
is just like
just-
weird.
They actually should have led like
Crazy
accelerated
screenshot.
battle or something.
It's just like, why are
Yeah.
we like, what are we doing?
This
If, like,
this screenshot is insane. Oh, not only because Fusion's the mouse of Aoi at the end for some reason, but the
The team is something for sure.
and the Broly's nipple just right there.
you know what? It's kind of crazy that he like, oh my god, yeah, people were running Broly in that event. That's so
We already talked about the Scouter Vegito. Imp Broly, yeah. Imp Boo Glazer, Super Saiyan 3 haters. Whoa. We glaze and Boo here. Sorry about that. Not gambling hard enough.
True.
Okay, sure.
saving some. Okay.
There is some
Well, I gamble
idiot,
hard as shit, first of all, so.
There is some idiot on YouTube who had 3 videos saying the new Buhan wasn't all that. Spent
I
one
saw that
stones on
thumbnail
this.
too. I oh my god.
I just
I can't.
this,
Those are brilliant. Wait a minute. Wait
Wait
a
a
minute.
minute,
Is
wait a
this
minute.
him?
Wait, yeah,
Wait,
you
I
just
see the
noticed it too. You
monetization
just
sign. Wait.
Wait, what?
That's his videos.
Wait, this is his
yeah,
video.
That's him. That's his shit.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you see the monetization signs there.
Oh wait. Wait a
Was this
minute.
500%
Wait.
It's all promo.
That's it. You're gonna get in.
That's
So
actually,
promo is
that's actually,
crazy.
You're gonna get in, buddy. You're gonna get in, buddy.
What?
I like me and Mike noticed it at the same time. I was like, wait a minute, there's monetization.
I saw.
You're getting in,
I
buddy.
saw that those stats. I saw the monetization thing. I was like, wait a
Yeah,
second.
wait.
That's what he is.
Goodbye, buddy. You're
Epic self promo.
You're out of here. L self promo, nah, W self promo though, for real.
Hey, it worked.
Well, to be fair, like hiding someone just like pins them up to there, anyways.
Yeah, hiding
Yeah.
actually does the reverse.
Hiding does the
effect.
reverse of what you wanted to, which is the funniest thing.
Well, you know,
ever.
it would work if everybody on fucking Earth wasn't nosy as hell.
Yeah, but that's the
They
point.
see something hidden and they see what was bad enough to be hidden.
I'm
True.
guilty.
Let's see. Let's get
Balls
let's-
and hidden.
Truth Running Full Heroes team
Enos.
first showcase on Blue Tree Taker.
That's fucking so.
I just think you okay. I'm sorry. Like I understand the thought process, but you see this leader skill, one of the best parts of the character, and you're like, no.
You just ignored 2 broken ass categories.
Like hello, these teams are crazy right now.
He
They're
already
always
has
crazy.
2
but,
of the
like,
biggest categories under his leader skill. Like, no, he must be ran with heroes units.
it's like you this throw and then complaining about the HP, and then you could just throw like easy attack Broly on there or something, or not easy attack, but just tech Broly or something like that, right? Yeah, this one was also
Dude,
fun.
that entire arc was funny.
The whole Broly's team was bad. Just Elon.
And
Wait.
the
What?
worst part about it was that you know how he has his little parrots that copy everything he says, so then everyone started saying the team was bad.
That was actually like the entire month. It was so
Yeah.
annoying.
Broly's team is bad. It's like, no, it's really not.
I mean, I think
How do you even come to that conclusion?
I
Like,
think we
don't-
need to talk about him himself. Low key.
Yeah, I just watched Tech Broly fucking two-tap Goku Frieza's nutsack.
unit
and
is
fucking
not
I think we
exploded.
need.
This
I think
unit
we
is
need
I
to
don't
talk
know.
about this guy and himself, because there's a
It's-
lot of haters for this guy when he came out.
Idiots, you mean? Idiots.
Yeah, it's
Honestly, yeah.
Low key, I'm also taking him before AGL Jiren. Low key. Okay.
This
the
guy
thing
is
with him is, like,
Base,
right
though,
now.
base,
You
though.
just stack him for Infinity, pop his domain, put him in slot 1, and you one touch
I
of
mean,
death
when
and he boss in the game.
When Goku Frieza came out, this guy was like there. Man,
Yes,
just like
and
obliterated him.
He just touched of deaths that fucking fight, dude.
Yeah.
I think he doesn't
I
get enough
remember
credit for
back
that.
when Truth said he was the best unit in the game, reading the details. I remember.
Uh,
And then,
Yeah.
oh, and then I
dude.
also remember when we were fucking saying Orange Piccolo was better than this unit.
Dude.
Orange.
Oh my god. I just could not
Yeah,
excuse
get Orange
that.
Piccolo past Bulma first.
At this point, yeah,
I mean,
Bulma
especially
is
nowadays, yeah.
Okay, I used Bulma on Diamond Goku's team. Actually, yeah, Bulma, Diamond Goku. Yeah, Bulma and Glory floating around with Diamond Goku. Like I had a clip where
It's an
Tech
ultimate
UI
juicing setup.
was doing like 30 mil crits. Like literally this video right here. Diamond Goku right here doing 23 mil. Then let's just skip ahead. Like with her active and everything, and this is the double super. This guy damaged Goku Frieza before he even got his super attacks off with his counters. And then
That's crazy.
I think he got a triple super here, but like, so if you guys don't know, counters value, they show it's actually 3 times the amount of what's shown. So this 10 mil counter is actually a 30 mil attack step. And
Well, it's 3 times unless it's Gotenks, because Gotenks is a Chad and his is 4 times for no reason.
well, I think that's because of the multiplier, probably.
Yeah.
I think like the exchange Goku Gohan, it's the same thing probably. I think but yeah, no. This guy actually no, he sucks because he's gonna do 0 damage right here. And then I think Daima Goku came in with like a 37 mil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Daima Goku,
Chad.
he's probably another. We should talk about this guy later if no one brings him up. He's another skillish character, Loki, right now.
I
That's
don't
like-
think so. I don't think so. I think
I think
the
people don't
consensus
like
on
this
it is
guy.
pretty
I
big.
had him at 2 on my tier list, and people were like,
Yeah,
Well,
like
no, I
85.
I think the Dokkan community is stupid and they can't recognize just because one unit is infinitely better than the other one doesn't mean that the other unit that released with them is
Yep.
just as good, right? Like they just don't get
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Team building, people who know conditions, they make them better than blame the unit when it's not active. Struggle for key, because they know how link skill works. Yeah, I think team building, some people could have issues with that.
Team building is the only actual skill that this game takes, and no one knows how to do it.
Yeah, exactly. It just some people just don't know how to Dokkan. Really, that is what
It's
it
because
is.
they like to put, I don't know, in every team.
Let's see. They're good.
Who could
but
that
7
be
hours
about?
is a must.
I don't know. Nobody specific, really, you know.
Let's see this.
Guys, we love Alan Dokkan.
Oh, Halbert's here.
Oh my
Alan
god.
Dokkan is a great guy. He's
Albert
just-
and
he's
Broly
just-
go for it.
I'm
that
still
was
waiting on
my
that,
mouth.
that 20 big
Yeah,
dogs.
that was-
Broly.
I think what you just said would hurt Alan's feelings more than anything because he hates it, boo.
That's true. Yeah, he does hate Inbu.
He'll live. He'll live.
Both stacking units. Honestly, this tweet was a little.
Yeah, how
No, it wasn't a little. I mean,
Swag is back
Like,
now.
I-
Everyone is a D1 cock rider. What a trick.
that was amazing. But yeah, no, that tweet, I did come back to that and just say it was a bad.
I mean, yeah.
The point of that, which I don't know if there was another use that wasn't in Boo. I just needed another like recent int unit that had guard or some kind of like, you know, damage reduction auxiliary mechanic that also stacked. The whole point was just to show them on turn 1 and show that Broly wasn't that bad on turn 1 against a type disadvantage unit.
What a
But
twist.
specifically with the int, his entire purpose is to die. That was just a bad comparison.
What a twist.
I came
Swag
back and
says
said
something
that.
And everyone obeys. I mean, what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Bro, aren't you
Unless this
bald?
guy's saying death, not death.
True.
Is that Tech UI again?
Yeah.
I don't think
it's a
Tech-wise
skill.
is
I think everyone knows that he's good. I've never seen slander for him besides his base.
Like,
And that,
People
that's
know
yeah,
what
about it.
skill
I don't
issue
think his
mean, like,
base is good. I don't know. I don't.
All
for
because
that
people
word
don't
being
think he's the
tossed around as
best unit in
much
the
as it
game,
is.
and you do doesn't mean it's a skill. It's just
I think-
people
yeah.
rate differently.
I think people are taking skill issue and treating it as underrated instead of
Yeah,
skill issue.
that's not the
Yeah,
case.
I don't think they
Yeah.
know what.
People who
For
hated
as much
Beast
as that
dying
word
with
is
it when he
tossed around
first
in this community,
released.
like literally no one knows what that word means. It's weird, or words.
It's like when people started that month on Dokkan Twitter where every kid started just randomly using the word disingenuous, even though they don't know.
That's Alan, dude. Alan fucking started that. Dude. Oh my
People
God.
hated
It is
Beast
almost-
dying.
Yeah, that was funny. That was just like some people were doing it like unironically though. It's just like, dog.
I know it was the best.
It's like some people got to the end of the event and he didn't get hit a single time somehow, and then they're like, "Well, he sucks." Like you didn't build him up, dude. Oh my goodness.
Never forget when I posted the screenshot of him dying at the end of the movie boss rush, and Alan had a meltdown. He died on turn 20.
Truth
Bro took
using
an
Super Saiyan
hour
Trio.
break from the chat and came back with a full in-depth fucking analysis of why you were wrong.
And he was still wrong. That's the best part.
Yeah, that was the best part.
And then so you know what? I'm not arguing with you. KYS. And then he left the group.
My UK drill is.
Yeah, that's.
Here's whenever he runs the SSJ trio.
I think there's a little bit of validity to what it is, but I think it's also kind of a skill issue. I can't lie. Like, I don't think this character is like gotten worse. I think they're just as good as they are.
I mean, yeah, of course they haven't gotten worse because nothing's released since they
I mean,
came
I think
out.
they are literally just the strength they are. It's the same thing. I think it's the exact same thing.
I think that it's a
I
situation.
think people wanted them to be better, and because they're not, they're upset about it.
Hold on. No, because on release, people were talking about, dude, these guys might be better than fucking Beast Go on. Like they're good, man.
Which they are.
I think
They
that
are good, but that's not the point.
I would say it's events that did come out after they released were Gogeta and Janemba. So I think that has some validity to it because Janemba, like he touches these guys and these guys like could instantly just die against Janemba. That defense reduction that Janemba could do is really nasty. Gogeta turn 1 could also probably kill these guys before they super, but I feel like in most situations they don't really struggle. I think one other thing that does hurt a little is the standby Gohan that came out, and it's like, you know, if you were in a situation where you could die, you could bring out this Super Saiyan Goku, but why would you not use Family Kamehameha? You know, I think that's the things that kind of.
I do agree that is a skill issue in Truth's part because like half the clips he has is where he's missing half their passive because he doesn't have the unit rotation with them.
And then he throws
That's
them
a
in
thing.
slot 1
It's
with
like,
no passive.
why would you run them? It's like running Int Broly on a team that's not uncontrollable power, really. It's like, why
Yeah,
would you
that
run
one
them
right
on a
there.
team without this? I don't see why you would go out every way to do that, especially because they're not providing the support, which is like one of the biggest things for them. I don't understand personally, you know. I mean, being fair, All Out Struggle and Movie Heroes like doesn't have like there's good options there, but I'm not gonna say there's like the. Well, I actually am a big fat liar.
Yeah, let's calm
Gohan,
down, buddy.
these
Yeah.
two.
Let's calm down, man.
Yeah. But
Literally,
I was
like,
thinking
top 10
more
units in the
All
game.
Out
All right, let's
Struggle.
chill.
We have Blue Evolution Vegeta here. And then like All Out Struggle is kind of dead outside of characters that are also on Movie Heroes. Future Gohan is not bad though. Future Gohan works really well on their team actually. Another character that's Ace Brawl that I think a lot of people could kind of shine more focus on. But no, I like this character still. I think they're still really good. I'm a fan.
No, nobody knows how to use them.
I wouldn't.
Wait, I see the next one and it's a quote of Eddie, bro.
Oh gosh, let's see.
Awesome.
Beast
I love
Gohan
it.
with All in the Family and Glorio supports.
I mean, he's not wrong though, because I like Beast Gohan. He's like top 5, but the issue that I have with people is that they act like he's invincible 24/7.
He's not.
But he's more of a mid-range fight unit, and Alan was like, "Oh, this is his bias," but it's true because you have his active skill and his full intro and all that stuff built up in the middle of the fight. After the active skill's gone, his intro runs out. He gets absolutely fucking slaughtered.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
first turn, he could get absolutely fucking slaughtered. That is the issue I have, and I always get called biased or just that bad at the game. But like, that's just how
You
the
were
unit
getting-
is built.
Well, to be fair, you were getting called by maybe the single most biased player on the server.
Yeah. Well, like I would
So,
tweet this
you
stuff
know.
out too, and then like people say the same stuff, but like I don't know if people just in their heads think Beast has his active skill, full intro, and build up all at the same time on every single turn, or what it is. But he can very much get touched, and he has been able
Well,
to for months.
Whoa!
I think-
No, you very much get touched, bro. That's crazy.
Oh my bad.
Pause. No, but I think
That's crazy.
I think the reason that is such a popular, like, you know, conception of Beast Gohan is because the content that he came out, his team was strong to just kill the content before he ever actually did lose any of that stuff. So people just think that about Beast Gohan and then don't changed that he can't just do that anymore. That shit is actually hard now. That it's not, you know, blue zone.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also, it's like he's also a character that does ideally like to build up a little, right? So like early on in these like Gogeta and Janemba fights, he could get caught.
Yeah, so like
But-
Andy is not wrong with that, because like what else do you do in that situation? You put him slot 1. He has all in the family, Gloria support. What else
Well-
do you do there?
Well,
Like,
no, hang on. Annie's still wrong. It's Annie, but you know, it's a good point. Still wrong though.
All the people saying Super Saiyan 3 isn't all that straight up isn't using, I'm sure. Every one of my playthroughs, what?
I mean, you do kind of stuff with Sparky Zero.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No.
There's a lot of
I said,
imp related
what?
here.
I'm literally one of
You did Broly spam Tenkaichi 3. That is true.
I did Broly what?
When you and Apple were playing Tenkaichi 3 and the
Oh.
Broly spam happened.
Oh, that was fun though. I
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
complaints about int a la Broly kit, yeah. Hitting max key turn 1? For no
What the fuck
do you
does
mean
this
by
mean?
I get it. Like you're not hitting
I
max
think
key?
I think what that is calling out is that Truth doesn't really conceptualize saving orbs, so he'll just mess people turn 1, not even giving a fuck about turn 2.
Oh, there's
Then turn 2 will come around,
Turn
be looking for orbs, and they're not there, and he's like, "Well, what the fuck? My luck sucks."
Yeah, there's plenty of those with the
No,
Broly
he'll
trio.
like look at the camera and he'll be like, "What do I do? Where's the
Yeah.
7th sword?"
And then you
That's
just
why-
And I'm like,
and then
well,
you go
you
back like
gotta-
30 seconds and he's like grabbing like 9 orbs with the character at 24 key.
That's why his,
Yeah, it's
a
like-
lot of his Broly trio rants are funny because of that. Because there's so many times in his videos where he'll just collect 7 orbs and not leave them for Broly trio. Next time's like, oh, well, where are my orbs at, guys? I don't have any orbs. Hard, 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 hard.
Broly's pissing me off. I can't get this unit to 24 key. What the fuck, Broly?
Yeah, dude, it's
Remember that? His whole comment section was like, "Oh, why are you trying to get in Broly to 24 key?"
When arguably his 12 key is better anyway.
true.
Physical Janemba, absolutely.
I'm not seeing anything else here. Let's end it off with this guy right here. Physical Janemba. I think that
Physical Janemba's always been in this category. So he's been great. He did not age out until the 9th anniversary, and now he's right back.
good.
Because
I
it's
think
easy, yeah.
Janemba just like has a hate train for him for whatever.
I don't know
reason.
why. It's the APT boys. Like it was literally just the APT guys, the same ones that hated Tech Gohan.
I-
Just
Well,
hate
yeah,
the unit.
It's because Janemba's always defensively built character in Dokkan, and you know how
yeah, no.
I-
It's just it's very funny. I really do think that people don't understand this character almost.
Because he has guard, he has good defense, he builds up in 1 turn, he has a nullification, he has a high chance of evading super attacks, and he has a team protector mechanic. What the fuck
And
else
it's
could
all
you want
from
from him?
turn 1 too. Well, except for the team protector, but like it's just turn 1, right? I think there's situations where this guy can instantly die, but like he probably dies in less situations, most characters throughout an entire fight than like what other character would you say, like Tech Beerus? Like this
And
character.
even then, he still has the chance to dodge the super or nullify.
Yeah,
it if it's
exactly.
certain enemies.
that's the thing too.
He
Is
lost
like
supers,
look at
right?
what we have to compare him to. We literally have to compare him to a unit that is like marginally considered a genuine mistake by the devs for being too strong.
Yeah, and I think you can argue this guy's won 100%. A lot of people don't like the idea, but I also think people act like this guy doesn't do damage. this guy's getting up to 66% crit built in. He's doing multiple supers. He damages Goku Frieza. His rage mode also damages Goku Frieza and cancels their super. Like, this guy, if he gets lock slot 7, like 17 locking doesn't matter to him. He's like, okay, I don't care, right?
Yeah, okay.
It was like the freaking dodge disable also doesn't matter to this guy. He's like, okay,
He just eats it anyway.
he eats it anyways, exactly.
Yeah, well,
don't-
I mean, you also have to. People don't base a unit's ability to do damage off of anything in their kit. They just judge it off of the number. The only time they take into consideration their kit is if they have guaranteed crit, because they're like, it doesn't matter, they have guaranteed crit. But the second it could be 90%, and they'd be like, well, he's only hitting a 28 million, so why does it matter?
Yeah,
I don't
They
know,
always do that.
I just don't know how you can look at this unit and not see how he's good. Like, he's undisputably at least top 4, top 5. Like, there's no arguments for him being any lower than that.
yeah.
Didn't Rody put him at like 25?
Yeah, but Rhodey's
It's
stupid.
them
We
below
already
Brad,
established
I
that.
think.
Rhodey sit there, spent an hour getting a run to make Vegeta Blue hit 20 million, then this unit, bro.
I feel like if you're calling this unit an underrated, like not underrated, but like a skill issue unit, you're kind of calling them like I don't know, man. It's weird.
Oh, it is a skill issue because you have to build him up for one
Well,
turn, and then he's
let's
just
be
unstoppable.
fair. Let's be fair. In terms of skill issue, I think people understand he's good. I just think people don't understand how good he is. Like, I think it's a little different, maybe.
Like Vector.
Oh, this person said JK, love you, Minato. Thank you. That's the person that said it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of the replies you got were more so just cases of people being like, I think this unit's underrated. I'm gonna put them here instead of them actually
Yeah.
being like a skill
Like a
issue,
skill issue.
hard to use, or like commonly misconceived.
I think
units.
we got some pretty decent replies though overall, and just good discussion over it, at least. Broly trio for sure. Like, okay, let's take a quick look here. I don't want to make sure we didn't miss anyone. Like,
I mean, you could throw
issue
Glory up there because they
characters.
have some people trying to downplay Gloria.
Yeah, but like that's
I
like
tell you what, they surely weren't downplaying Bowman. He does what Bowman does 10 times more.
it's like 3 kids on Twitter that are like 15 or something, man. Like skill issue characters. Low key, some people say Tech Beers has no teams.
I think that's just mental
Yeah.
deficiency.
I'm not really.
It's crazy too that they'll say that and then they'll do all this like putting this unit no leader for whatever fucking reason.
Like,
But then it's like the second you go to put Beerus on a team that maybe activate any of his links, and they're like, he doesn't go.
One thing I do want to mention is, where the hell did this conception that Blue Evolution struggles to get his revive up when nothing has changed since the Goku Frieza came out and everyone's fine with it then? Because
I
I've never
think-
had a fight where I don't get it up.
I think there's just so many characters that want
Hey,
to build
whoa,
up and
whoa,
dodge
whoa.
and take attacks. I personally I would like there's other characters I'd prefer to build up, to be honest. Like everyone good wants to like do attacks or take hits, and it just could be a little.
Cell Max was low key one of those units at the beginning of his release.
Yeah, a little bit. I could see
Yeah,
it.
because people just didn't know how to use the unit apparently.
If Cellmax had dropped the exact same time as Beast Go, #1 in the game and not Beast Go.
Yeah. Well, Super Bosses wasn't really crazy. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Well,
it.
it's not that really matters though, because like you could go into Gogeta with double Cellmax and they would just sit in slot 1 and
I mean, it
before
is
any other
funny.
unit on the team even did anything.
It is funny when Cellmax came out, the best version of the team was running a Cellmax friend and like a Broly leader.
Yeah, because you just wanted 2 Cell Maxes.
Yeah,
like
'cause he
that
was
one
insane.
50% leader in the second one did not matter because of how strong.
Imagine if Cellmax had 170% as a leader. Like,
Oh my god.
goodness.
Oh,
Would be
he,
disgusting.
he was just a carnival at a 200%, bro. Holy.
Dude, oh my god. Like, whew, that'd be crazy. I mean, even right now, like, I would rather, like, if you could run double Cellmax right now, like, as a leader, Super Bosses might actually still be, like, in a decenter spot. But we got characters like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone earlier said physical Rosé was a skill issue unit. No. Shut up.
What?
No.
What?
No, he just
I
sucks.
skipped past it. I didn't even want to talk about it, even though he's a character I didn't really talk about.
Look, I liked him when he came out, but he's
You know-
like the pinnacle of like just pure RNG to be good shit.
I think this character a little bit was also kind of a skill.
But this unit
character.
sucks.
I don't agree with that.
Don't even try coping.
I
Becky.
liked
This unit
I
sucks.
liked this character when he came out.
He sucked.
I liked him. I think it was a little bit of a skill issue.
He sucked. Well, I liked it.
Well,
I don't think
we're
he
all for liking
sucks.
him.
I don't think he sucks. Having that target skill turn with 80% reduction when he came out was pretty peak. He could live Gogeta Super. I think personally, if you died with him a lot, you had a skill issue.
Yeah,
He was fine on release. He was fine.
Wait, Iggy, wasn't he second most hated?
Yeah, dude, because the unit fucking sucks.
Oh my gosh.
He
He's just
does
a
nothing
sleepy
except
boy.
for the one target turn. and
No,
that's it.
he has Rainbow Orb changing for Broly Trio.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know what? The best free-to-play unit of all time dropped this year.
Bio Broly.
No one talks about that guy.
They should. He's amazing.
He's still good. I mean,
No one talks about him, but he's still really
I
good.
remember seeing so much hatred for the unit. I just didn't understand it. People were like, "Well, he loses damage reduction." Well, like, yeah, when? Like, if you're using the Broly team correctly, he doesn't lose damage reduction.
Dude, Mike, isn't it the
ever.
first
No.
time you talked in this video, dude? Like,
Yeah,
you were.
it's
No,
first
this
time
is
he
like the
talked,
third
it's
time.
yeah, he kind of like just zoned out for a while.
Yeah, I was like,
Bro
I
said
forgot you
no.
were
This
here.
is like third time. Like that's any better.
he's really passionate about Bio Broly, bro.
Dude, he's like,
Yeah.
I was waiting for this.
Yes,
Finally.
this is my guy.
This is my
right
time
here.
to talk.
I'm the bio Broly.
You know, we literally brought up God Goku earlier, and this guy said nothing. That's crazy. Not too funny.
No, Iggy was like, "Oh well, the God Goku and 6 orbs," and I was like, "Well, he has orb changing though," and then everyone just talked over me, so I was like, "Oh, whatever."
You gotta
you
speak with your
kinda-
chest, buddy. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. If we missed anything, let us know in the comments, I guess. Skill issues from the Dokkan community. A lot of
I
it
don't
might be
question
true,
them.
though. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay, buddy. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Thumbs up. Bye.